Guys, I thought I was recording. Thought I was recording for about 2 minutes and he didn't even record. Okay, guys, so we're going to do Bible study for this video. That's crazy, guys. Look, I was like, did the timer go out? It wasn't even recording, guys. Okay, so we're going to do Proverbs 18, Psalms 32, Mark 135, and Luke 5:6 for Bible study today. I thought after we did the faith walk, I thought that we would be able to, I was just give a little testimony and then we get in Bible study and that be it, just one video. But it's actually two videos, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine those testimony videos together and make it one. And I'm going to combine the faith walk video and Bible study together and make it one. And that'll be two videos for you guys today. So to God be the glory. Didn't go as planned. Actually, God had me do more, but God is just so good. Okay, so let's read Proverbs 18. And if y'all hear the air and stuff or the car running, usually when I'm in the car, I record on my steering wheel or some other compartment in my car. But okay, so Proverbs 18 says, an unfriendly man pursues selfish ends. He defies all sound judgment. A fool finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions. When wickedness comes, so does contempt, and with shame comes disgrace. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. It is not good to be partial to the wicked or to deprive the innocent of justice. I'm just going to read this because we did a Proverbs series. We also did a Luke series and we did a Psalm series. So we read all this before and like broke it down. So I'm just going to be reading these to you guys this morning. Okay, so it is not good to be partial to the wicked or to deprive the innocent of justice. A fool's lips bring him strife, and his mouth invites a beating. A fool's mouth is his undoing, and his lips are near to his soul. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to a man's inmost parts. One who is slack in his work is brother to one who destroys. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city. They imagine it an unscalable wall. Before his downfall, a man's heart is proud, but humility comes before honor. He who answers before listening, that is his folly. Folly is also foolishness in his shame. A man's spirit sustains him in sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge. The ears of the wise seek it out. A gift opens the way for the giver and ushers him into the presence of the great. The first to present his case seems right, till another comes forward and questions him. Casting the lot settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart. An offended brother is more unyielding than a fortified city, and disputes are like the barred gates of a citadel. From the fruit of his mouth a man's stomach is filled. With the harvest from his lips he is satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds what is good, or finds favor, right, and receives favor from the Lord. A poor man pleads for a mercy, but a rich man answers harshly. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. So guys, let me know below in the comment section, which one stood out to you, or which proverb stood out to you. So now we're going to go to Psalms 32. And it says, hold on, guys. It's of David, a Psalm of David, and it's a maskil, probably a literary or musical term. So I said, blessed is he whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is the man whose sin the Lord does not count against him, and in whose spirit is no deceit. When I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long. For day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My strength was sapped as in the heat of summer. Selah. Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Selah. Therefore, let everyone who is godly pray to you while you may be found. Surely when the mighty waters rise, they will not reach him. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Selah, like pause, reflect, meditate on this. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. Many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing. Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here soon, guys. The time is a little bit later than I thought. Okay, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by big and brittle, or they will not come to you. Many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing love surrounds the man who trusts in him. Rejoice in the Lord and be glad, you righteous. Sing, all you who are upright in heart. So prayerfully, you guys was blessed by Psalms 32. Let me know below in the comment section, what stood out to you in that. I'm going to read Mark. Hold on, guys. Mark is talking about John the Baptist prepares the way, the baptism and the temptation of Jesus, the calling of the first disciples. Jesus drives out an evil spirit. Jesus heals many. Jesus prays in a solitary place, and the man with leprosy. Today we're just going to read Mark 1:35 through 39, talking about Jesus prays in a solitary place. And also I want to encourage you guys, like I've been encouraging you guys over the years, as Jesus prayed, we have to pray. Disciple, follower of Christ is going to have to do walk in the steps of Christ. So Jesus prayed. You have to pray. You have to have a prayer life. You want to have your own prayer life. It's good to connect with others that are praying for and with you, but it's also very valuable and important to have your own oil in your own lamp, and you know how to get a prayer through and have your own prayer life unto God, because your prayers matter. They are valuable, and you got to know how to pray, because there's going to be a lot of times where it's just going to be you and God. You're going to have to know how to encourage yourself in the Lord. Yes, God will send people and things along the way, but it's a lot of times it's going to just be you and God. You got to know like how to encourage yourself. Okay, so Jesus prays in a solitary place. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went out to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so I can preach there also. That is why I have come." So he traveled throughout Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out demons. Be encouraged by that. We've read Mark a lot of times also, so I won't read all this. But he got up. He made time to pray. He was about God's word, but he made time to pray also. So that's very important. You want to make time to pray. Even if your prayer, if it's hours, if it's minutes, if it's seconds, if it's just Jesus, it's still a prayer. Don't try to be like everything and everyone else. Be like yourself and make sure you're praying. Because the times and seasons we're living in, guys, I'm telling you, it's so important to be able to pray. So Luke 5, we're going to read verse, I said Luke 5:6. I'm not sure why, but it's basically talking about when they catching the large number of fish, their nets begin to break. You could read, we did a Luke series, but you guys can read Luke 5:1 through like 10. We read it before already, but basically I don't know why I wrote Luke 5:6. I think I meant to write something else, but it says when they had done so, they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. It's talking about the net breaking blessings, guys. So you guys be encouraged. Thanks for tuning in and joining, and have a blessed day.